side around. On the other side of things, I want to see how effective Raydish's advantage state with the boots is going to be. Everybody, game number 1. This is to get into the top 8 qualifiers, so not get into the top 8, but we're in top 32. This is winner's side. Let's go.
Starting off in favor of Raydish, was able to get the first 2 weapon spawns. Right now, Ahmet struggling to get onto the stage, finally gets up there, gets those gauntlets, likely wanting some orbs though. They tend to be the comfort weapon for both players.
We're getting some good neutral. Ahmet is just stepping up to the plate. Raydish going to be able to catch that cross up with the end light. Really nice. Ahmet just goes low with that side, getting a little bit of extra momentum. The double recovery, not enough to take it off the top, but Ahmet's weapon's coming back down, just falls into the end sig. Wow.
Somewhere out there, Walt is giving a caw because that NSIG came out early, it hit hard, and it got that KO. This is a nice lead for Raydish.
Oh, he wants to get those juggles. Raydish's juggling is looking so effective. He's catching the landing. He gets the end light. He gets a side light. The damage is piling on. And Ahmet, he just wants to get a hidden of his own. But his juggling, that was not Raydish's juggling just now.
Now, Ahmet really struggling here against Raydish. Starting to find a couple of hits here, just a couple of side airs. Backs away there, awkward landing from Raydish on top of Ahmet.
Okay, nice, good catch there from Raydish, just doing a good job of occupying the space. He has all the stage control that he could possibly ask for. He commits, he doesn't find the hit.
Side airs. Ahmet looking like an axe player. He's just going for these side airs, and that's all he really needs right now is they've been adding up. They've been doing that damage.
Yeah, and just like an axe player, the one that he needs to actually connect so he can get the KO don't actually end up connecting. But the end light is going to be able to do it. Raydish with a 3-1 stock lead. He is looking to put away Ahmet. He wants nothing to do with him.
Dude, yesterday in his interview, Ahmet was like, everybody was so easy at the Autumn Royale. I think Raydish took that a little bit personally, as he is showing this is not going to be an easy 1v1.
Oh yeah, he is here to fight the side. He's not going to be able to connect with the end light. Still not enough to do it. Oh no, poor gauntlets. Ahmet not going to be able to get the jump call out that he was looking for. The D-light, because of the fact that Raydish dashed into it, it was initially unpunishable, so Ahmet, he just repositioned and he got the end light on his next option.
He's sticking with the gauntlets. Might be the weapon he needs if he can get Raydish off stage. Goes for the wake up, gravity cancel side light. Raydish just with a tap with the weapon toss.
Oh, Raydish is so confident in neutral against Ahmet. He's just stepping up. He is fading back. He is giving him a little bit of space. Oh, but Ahmet, I love that landing. Neutral, he just called out, you know, him being stacked.
Yep. Got that gravity cancel side light, but he knew Raydish's dodge was going to be coming up. So he opted to just back away, just take that little bit of damage, but the recovery cuts off the path. Ahmet starting to take a lot of damage here.
Raydish's keep away game is looking phenomenal. Ahmet is doing anything he can to dash jump in. He wants to catch Raydish stacked because he wants to get a down, he wants to get a neutral, but Raydish, every single time that Ahmet whips, he's just able to convert it into more and more damage. I don't know if this is something that Ahmet can now come back from. He's gonna have to pull a fast one, but look at it again. He just walks back, side light, side punish. Ahmet off stage, safely spaces it, the down and he's able to punish the next option.
Yeah, Raydish looking comfortable with that orb, just spacing out against Ahmet. Ahmet constantly just trying to chase him down and not finding a way in onto Raydish.
Yeah, I wonder how Raydish right now, he's just feeling so confident that Ahmet is going to move the way that he is. I'd like to see maybe some more non-committal movement from Ahmet, right? So like he's just like shimmying in and maybe, you know, like the occasional like dash and spot dodge cross up. But right now, Raydish, he just knows when he gives Ahmet enough space, Ahmet is going to be in front of him. The question is, how does Ahmet approach that line of ambiguity and start to bait that instead from Raydish and taking it to another level? Maybe integrating some weapon tosses from across the stage could be a nicer way for him to break neutral.
It is a good way to kind of extend the reach as you're going up against somebody who will indeed kind of put a lot of space between yourself and your opponent. Just looking at the raw numbers though, Raydish 100%, that was all about the orb, held it for 84% of the game, did 496 of his 537 damage with that orb. On the other side, Ahmet was not able to get his orb online, held it for 27% of the game, only did 87 damage with it.
Yeah, not so much. And that's like odd because you'd feel like, you know, he didn't want to go through the orb just to be able to contest some of these dish points as well. When he was on the gauntlets, you know, again, he was always looking for jumping in and getting a neutral, trying to get on top of Raydish. But the problem is when he was going through downers and when he whiffed an end light, orbs with punish game is so consistent, it is so good, it is so broken. Because from across the stage, you can just say, hey, it's side light, side time. Let me scoop you up and let me deal, quite frankly, a little too much damage.
Like you said, I think Ahmet might want to go for some slightly less committal options. Specifically, like you said, Gauntlet Dare and Gauntlet Neutralite both kind of lock you in a position. Great for doubles, but not so great when you whiff in singles.
But when you hit it, it's like, oh, okay, everything's good. So we're going into the next game. Let's see if Ahmet's going to be able to make the kinds of adjustments that he needs, or perhaps with some creative solutions that we haven't figured out. With punishing boots is so difficult because just when you think that you can get in, it actually turns out it has less recovery frames.
All right, Ahmet sticking with the gauntlets for now. No weapon spawns for the swap option. Instead, just trying to find a way to get in on top of Raydish. He's trying to go in, go back. You see him kind of trying to bait Raydish.
Oh, he's dashing in, he's dashing out, he's dashing in, he's dashing out. He catches Raydish, he gets the neutral. Little by little, Ahmet is beginning to find his approach.
Like you said, though, also going for less committal options. Lots of neutral layers. He even hit one of them, and then he sat back. He's sweat beating, though. He's going to take some damage for it.
Raydish just following Ahmet's movement there, goes in with him, able to catch that jump.
Oh, he didn't touch.
Ahmet.
He didn't touch.
Okay. Unfortunate. Happens to the best of us.
Yep. He thought he touched. You saw him go close to the wall and then try to drift away, likely not wanting to stick on the wall for too long, but he didn't get the smoke cloud, he didn't get the wall touch animation.
Now look how patient Ahmet is being. He is stepping up and doing absolutely nothing at all. He is stepping up, he fades back with that side of Raydish, knowing that was too far back for him to try and go for the punish. He whiffs that end light, now Raydish was able to find that opening. But Ahmet, he is doing a lot of non-committal movement, or he's just trying to intimidate Raydish. He is getting close and doing nothing.
Tried to catch Raydish there with that gravity cancel side light, but Raydish's recovery actually beat it out. Nice side air to punish the whiff on the side of Raydish, but Ahmet needs to find the finishing blow. Not going to throw out the down signature. That's not his MO.
Oh, Ahmet, look at how patiently he's playing with the Raydish with a beautifully spaced down. And that was really, really non-committal. Sidelight, so there it is. Ahmet going to be bringing that stock count 2-2. I think he's making exactly those adjustments in neutral that, you know, we may have talked about.
Yeah, playing a lot safer, playing a lot less committal, and starting to get more whiff punishes onto Raydish as well. Bait out those actions and turn things around.
Nice punish on that whip sidelight, able to find a side of his own. Raydish, I don't think you're hitting anybody with that N-sig today, I'm afraid. Ahmet got a good punish on that one. Oh my god, that was so active.
Ahmet still finding hits though. Raydish, all right, lands down, gets that neutral light, gets the N-sig. That one's gonna hit and it will KO in the off stage, and Raydish trying to maintain that lead.
That was so optimal because normally that's a space that's so difficult for people to cover because a jump, like a jump sider, is like usually too low. That was probably, you know, the best option that he had. Raydish, so optimal, so good. Ahmet trying to get some juggles in of his own, but I think Raydish, oh, hold on. Neutral recovery almost does it.
Done. Ahmet close to KOing Raydish here, likely looking for a side light side air if he can get the position. That's one of the reasons why Raydish is staying a little bit more aerial against Ahmet.
Oh my gosh, if he had just fast fallen a little bit sooner before he went through side air, he might have been able to catch Raydish on the ground, but he went for it rising. He got caught on the landing. Raydish, okay, that's still not enough. Ahmet, he needs anything to be able to take the stock out. He baits the sale, but no side air of his own. Ahmet, you need anything.
He's looking for that recovery, goes for the neutral light there, and that's an easy punish for Raydish. Ahmet now starting to commit, gets past the signature. What a punish from Ahmet! The down signature to beat the motorcycle.
You're not supposed to punish that. That's usually like, oh man, this character is annoying. I have to let that go. Ahmet, okay, all of a sudden he is turning it up. Raydish is getting all of his options called out. Ahmet, are you gonna make this comeback?
This could be huge. Ahmet, he's got Raydish currently unarmed. There's the weapon spawn on the right side now. It's Orb v Orb.
Oh, Ahmet, he tried to fade back with the sailor, but then Raydish is just able to cover the same exact space with the same option of his own. Ahmet is being so patient. He is faking him out. He gets back to center stage. Raydish gives up space. Ahmet knows that it's not his turn to punish the neutral. The patience is impeccable. Sidelight sailor comes through.
Spot dodge from Ahmet, got past the recovery, starting to get more hits, side light, side air, still not quite even in damage, and that's to Raydish's favor as he gets the recovery to go up 2-0.
And that was, oh, that's such a heartbreaker because Ahmet was getting all of the momentum that he needed. He was snowballing in his favor, but then ultimately, you know, Raydish, he had effectively built up such an amazing lead for himself. Nicely done. Dude, punishing motorcycle, punishing that side sig like that, I've never seen that. I usually...
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, like Rayman acts side sig as well. Like you see it happen, you're like, ugh, okay.
You're like, okay, well, I'll wait for you to come back. But no, he chased him out there with the down signature. That was so cool.
Every red Raptor main, beware. I hope you all feel a little bit more anxious before pressing
Everyone's
that
going to
button.
start picking Petra against Raydish now.
Oh gosh. Okay, my friends, this is game number 3, and the numbers might say it is 2-0 in Raydish's favor, but Ahmet was making the adjustments. This is where perhaps some adaptation will come into play. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he really got his orb online in that last game. Was able to put out 423 damage with his orb. Actually more than Raydish was able to put out, but Ahmet just took a little bit too much damage too early.
Raydish just patrolling the ground, doing what he does best, and Ahmet, he just guessed correctly that Raydish was going to stand still, that he wasn't going to dash in either direction. Goes through the end sig. What a call out, just saying, get out of my airspace.
Said you're going to come up in the aerial position, side light, side air. Ahmet now with a nice and healthy lead.
That's an amazing lead, above all else I have to say. So, Ahmet, he has no incentive to hold forward. He can just play back, he can play patient. He's going to say, Raydish, you got the deficit. You're going to go ahead and approach me, knowing with punishing me.
Ball's a little too low, and Raydish takes advantage, hits him with the ground pound. Ahmet, he just went for one of those moves that you're active for so long while you're falling, and he just couldn't get out of it.
He cleans it up fast. He makes sure that it doesn't escape him. Raydish backing up a little bit. Oh, the downer did not hit the animation. Wow. Okay. Backing up a little bit here, getting his jump called out. Nicely done. Ahmet just committing to the neutral, not able to get the anti-air, side light, side air. Raydish is not gone yet, but the weapon toss still doesn't kill it.
Yep, has the motorcycle. Raydish gonna get close, but Ahmet goes to the outside, catches him, and gets the gravity canceled down like ground pound.
I mean, I get it, but like in a way, he kind of like sealed his fate with that GC
Yeah,
side
burning your dodge.
Burning that dodge, and all of a sudden he's like, wait, I don't have to worry about, you know, GC NSIG or anything.
He tried to cover though. You saw that neutral air that he tried to turn around, just didn't find the hit.
Ooh, Ahmet reaching in a little bit too far with that D-Light. Raydish's position
okay.
was so good, he needed to wait a little bit longer. If he had just waited a second longer, ground pound in the other direction, that perhaps would have been the stock. Ahmet missing his whip punish. Raydish is off stage. Is this going to be the end of Raydish's stock? Not quite.
Got past, got around, starting to shove Ahmet off stage, but he's still behind.
Oh.
Down air connects, weapon toss connects, Raydish still gets the touch. Ahmet backs away, but it's just a bait. Down like ground pound, down like ground pound. Ahmet's on the board.
This was a game of ground pounds. Everybody wanted to go off stage, and this time around, Ahmet, he was so much more confident in his offstage gameplay. Really, really nicely done. Raydish was just playing on the back foot the whole time.
I want to know what he's saying. Ahmet is, I don't know if he's talking to himself or if he's talking to the screen, but he is definitely feeling all sorts of emotions as he's going through this set.
That's right, we're going into the next game now. Again, my friends, we have to pay attention to the progression, not just the numbers of the games, but the arc at which Ahmet has just been able to adapt. He's been able to improve over time, and now he is going all the way in. Raydish, though, can't count him out. He's still got plenty of fight in him.
All he's got to do is win one more game, and he's knocking Ahmet to the elimination side of things, and Raydish will continue on into the top 16. Goes for the down air over the corner, but Ahmet gets past. Raydish still finding hits and the recovery to chase down that dodge.
Just backing up a little bit here, Raydish. Again, when you dash into that D-Light, you can make it so safe if they cross you up because of just how far it goes. Raydish backing up, waiting for Ahmet to do something. Right now, he is the one that is successfully baiting a lot of Ahmet's movement, but there's so many different layers of punishes. These two are going at it.
That orb mirror match, but they're both playing it their own way. Raydish trying to play that spacing game. Ahmet trying to get him to come a little bit closer.
Ahmet backing up a little bit here. Nobody wants to commit to anything because they know that this is a game defined by the whip punishes, especially in this exact weapon ditto. This is what this weapon does. Raydish whiffs the recovery. Ahmet just respecting the landing, backing up a little bit. He wants Raydish to sidelight so badly. He wants him to sidelight so badly so that he could punish it.
But Raydish isn't taking that bait. He's generally been going for like down air more than he's gone for sidelight. Both of them just dashing around each other. They're like, one of us is going to swing first. Raydish the one to connect with the neutral light.
The difficult thing is, I feel like, oh, hold on, the recovery is going to be able to take it off the top. This is a game of red light, green light. And right now, when one of them whips, I feel like Ahmet, he has the right idea with when he wants to punish, but his spacing is a little bit off, or his timing is a little bit off.
Yeah, I just keep going when they say red light.
Sometimes you get hit by a motorcycle, so you got to be careful. Okay. Raydish holding on to the stage here, fading back with that neutral. Ahmet is once again struggling to be able to get in. Now he's integrating the weapon tosses. He was able to pick up the orb as well here, just immediately committing off stage just when Raydish decides, I'm going to go up and above.
Ahmet looking for that side light side air. He's got good damage here on Raydish. Raydish goes high, but Raydish able to avoid that recovery.
I feel like Raydish knows exactly when to respect Orb's whiffed buttons, and then Ahmet sometimes feels a little bit more unsure. That might just be enough of a difference to really close out the gap between the two. We'll see what happens.
Nice. Raydish able to punish that landing side air attempt from
There it
Ahmet.
is.
Once again, just punishing Ahmet. Ahmet keeps going for these attacks, and Raydish just finding that hit.
That wasn't his turn. He was too far back to be able to punish the recovery, and now he's stuck at the side of the stage. He gets hit with a sidelight sider. Raydish is going all the way out there. He still finds another downer. Ahmet able to touch the side of the stage, but he needs this stock yesterday if he wants a chance. The weapon toss just is able to ease it out, but Ahmet, he needs to dial back on when he thinks he can actually punish Raydish's whiffed buttons.
Yeah, he just keeps trying to swing onto Raydish, and Raydish is getting those punishes. Recovery almost does it, man. Ahmet about to lose this second stock.
Downer coming through. Okay, not really going to do actually all that much except put Ahmet off stage. He's playing patiently. He's going slowly. He respects that. Very nice.
Recovery will connect. Swings just enough around Raydish, and this is almost a full stock advantage for Raydish.
Feels like Ahmet right now, he is playing so second beat. He just wants to wait for Raydish to press an impatient button, but Raydish has not been doing anything that he shouldn't have. He got in, he slipped past the downer, but neutrally, no downer follow-up. Ahmet, is it all over? Is it falling apart? Is this going to be a big Raydish dub?
Yeah, Ahmet's definitely starting to get really antsy as he's just taking hit after hit from Raydish. Those down airs connecting, side light, side air. Ahmet cannot afford all this damage as this is potentially his upper bracket stock.
Look how patiently Raydish is playing. Ahmet finally going to be able to get an end light, but is that enough to do anything at this point? Look at how much damage he has. Raydish, he needs a side. Raydish, he just needs a side light. He needs a recovery if he sets up that juggle. He goes for the end sig. Okay, I mean, I guess you have a stock up. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, his punish was a side light, side air. Ahmet did not get that much off of it. Raydish just now starting to tick into the red.
He's just behind a damage. Raydish knows that he can still just get the KO unarmed. He doesn't even need to pick up a weapon. Ahmet, he has to work 10 times harder at this point to be able to even have a chance at this game 5. The end light comes through. It pushes Ahmet off stage. Raydish is playing with such boldness. Ahmet not going to be able to get the stock off that whip down heavy.
Raydish knows he has such a lead here. He's going to start looking for some unarmed recoveries at this rate. There's the recovery. There's the KO. Ahmet, final stocks here. Can he force the game 5? He's got to play perfect.
I think, oh my gosh, he's going to opt to go for the orb and not the gauntlets. That wasn't enough to KO off the top, but the next one definitely will.
Oh!
Can't land.
Raydish, he got all the damage he needed, just needed that one final hit, and that recovery did it. Raydish with a 3-1, knocking our Monarch, our king, down to the elimination bracket.
Really, really cool set to see Ahmet, such an explosive, such an exciting player, but I feel like between the two of them, Raydish has a lot more mastery in the orb matchup. He